Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Got a lot of Christmas cards and shop cards over the last few days. I want to give some shout outs on those, as well as a special from one in particular that's for you guys. Also want to give you a little update on Hippie Dude hot sauce, and I think I've got a gift or two in here I want to share with you as well, so stick around, we'll get to it. Okay guys, we've got some beautiful cards, and when I saw this one, God has given us these times of joy. And you know what? Each of you, whether subscribers, just casual viewers, just you mean a lot to us, and you do bring us joy. When I started this channel, I had no idea what it was going to end up being like, or how much work it was going to be and all that stuff. But you know what? This has been a blessing to me and has been a lot of fun, and I appreciate you. But these cards, I tell you, man, these are beautiful. How do you not like a red truck, whether it's Christmas time or not? I'm a truck guy, y'all know that, but isn't that sharp? This one is from Greg and Debbie at Grumpy Greg's Models and Toys. Greg, Debbie, thank you so much for the well wishes for the holidays. Same to y'all. Hope y'all have an awesome one filled with love as well. Appreciate you. And guys, by the way, when I call out some of these channels and stuff, be sure you head over there and check them out too. Good folks in our community. I can't say that enough. And I know I say it every time I do a shop card shout out, but we do have an awesome and a very blessed community. But Greg, Debbie, thank you again. Next up is Donnie and Becky over at Donnie Griffith Channel. Isn't that cool? Santa in the Jeep. But really fun cards. Every time I look for cards, I don't see them with vehicles on them like this. So I'm going to design another one for next year. This just snuck up on me. I told Amanda a few days ago, I said, I just can't believe we had Thanksgiving and here we are 6 or 7 days from Christmas. I just can't believe how fast this has gone by. But Donnie, Becky, thank you so much. Appreciate again the well wishes for the holidays. Right back at you. Love and blessings to you guys. And then we've got Mark, the mediocre modeler. And again, head over and check these channels out. And I got another sticker. When I get the new shop up too, I've got a big board I plan on getting all of these things on as well, and hopefully sooner than later, hopefully this year anyway. But thank you so much, Mark, appreciate it. Head over, check his channel out, and have an awesome Christmas filled with love yourself, bud. And then next we have Dave over at Scale Model Garage, and we also got a sticker from Dave. Isn't that cool? Love the edges on that too. But Dave at Scale Models, Woody's Scale Model Garage. So be sure you check over there and show each of these channels some love. Give them a sub. Check out the videos. You're going to learn something. You're going to like what you see in about all of these guys. We've got some great channels out there. Dave, thanks again, buddy. Next up is William over at Red Hill Rods and Customs. And when I looked at this card, I thought, I don't know how many over the years, going back to my childhood, how many Willises that I've built. And I think as model car people, we probably all built at least one somewhere down the line there. But Will, thank you very much for the well wishes as well. And hope you have a great and wonderful Christmas and New Year as well. But Red Hill Rod and Customs. Will, appreciate you, buddy. And then TJ at TJ's Modeling Workbench. I'm a little jealous after seeing this because my workbench is nowhere near this organized or neat. But really sharp. TJ's channel, he does everything. Cars, planes, trucks, all that. In fact, check out that 71 on the trailer. That's just a cool diorama there. But look at this interior down here. Wicked stuff. Great looking truck. And check out that, I think at the angle I'm looking at, I think it's a Hellcat. And y'all know I do, as a slump buster, I do commercial airliners with odd paint schemes and stuff on them because they're quick and easy. But TJ, thank you, buddy. I appreciate the note you put in the envelope, too. Have an awesome Christmas and a great New Year yourself. Hope it's filled with love and blessings, bud. TJ's Model Workbench. Next up, this one is from Dan and Tammy Johnson, and Amanda's already got a space on the mantle for this because it is unique. You know, a lot of these we can hang up, but this one has a place that will be on the mantle. Check this out. I haven't seen one of these 3D things, and I could not tell you how long. Is that not just cool? But that's going to have a nice place on the mantle. And you know, there's a lot of, I'm sure this is machine done nowadays, but that's just a lot. You know what? I just noticed the picket fence there. It's pretty intricate, but sitting on the mantle, that's going to look good. That's going to look good. But Dan, Tammy, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Hope you have an awesome Christmas as well. Oh, now, my man, Brother BG, every year he draws and designs their Christmas cards. This year's no exception. And as you see here, Linda is saying, I'm just now realizing how much larger the new tree is. And as you can see, Brian BG there has got a little bit of an expression. Well, it is a little big, isn't it? But love his artwork and his sense of humor. Just great stuff. Brian, Linda, thank you for the kind words. Much love right back to you. We appreciate you. I'll be talking to you probably around Christmas or shortly thereafter, I'm sure, because I know you guys are traveling too. But always fun cards from Brian and Linda. Excuse me. Next up, I got to get my pointer out for this one. My buddy Tony Roberts. Now, Tony and Ellen have Roberts Automotive Motorsports, or Ram Racing Incorporated. He does, for my birthday, when I busted my head, he did a get well card that was just absolutely hilarious. He does a lot of Photoshop and designs his own cards and stuff. And this year the theme is It's a Wonderful Life. And yes, we are in Bedford Falls, as in the movie. And, you know, every time I look at one of his cards, he has so much stuff hidden in it that I bet I've looked at this card a dozen times, and I know I've found at least 10 things that I didn't see the other times I looked at it. And I may even run across one while I'm sharing it with you. Now, you notice the black dog down here, and you notice the name of his a Roberts Media Company subsidiary, Black Dog Productions. But his stuff is always a surprise. First of all, let me introduce the guys that are in the picture here. You've got Tom Moody, Wade Brooks, my buddy Bill Vaughn, David Hawkins, who owns Plastic Performance Products. So you've heard me mention them many times. I use a ton of their products. And, of course, Hippie Dude. And in front of me, you'll see there's a case of Hippie Dude 007 cologne, and right below that, a case of Hippie Dude hot sauce. Here's a case over here of Plastic Performance Products goodies. There's just stuff that is hidden on these tables all over the place. You'll see here the Bobby Allison Mustang that David did with Plastic Performance Products. And this thing is off the chain, too, if you haven't seen it. Then you've got over here, you've got my telephone booth car sitting on a table. And like I said, every time I look at this, I find something different. You'll notice in the window, you got a guy sitting at the workbench here with a Santa hat on. And then look at all the wall here with all of the model cars around it. You've got the BG logo here, the Lucas C logo right below it. But this building is called the Batson Model Car Emporium. And it's right next door. If you look at the building here, you'll see it's Bailey Brothers, and then the Bailey Brothers Building and Loan. So we're right next door to George. So really cool stuff. He just does stuff. Tony does stuff just off the hook all the time. And love it, love it. And I'm sure I'm going to find something else as I keep skating through this thing. And Tony, Ellen, I hope y'all have an absolutely awesome, blessed, and a Christmas filled with love as well. I always look forward to your cards and the kind words and just the great verse there. Just awesome, awesome. Love you, buddy. Appreciate you more than you know. And then we've got Terry and Patrice. And there's a little something in this for you guys too. Terry and Patrice with STS Custom Decals. Their decals are something, if you've been following the Mustang build, you guys know that there is a lot of custom decals in that thing. And let me tell you, Terry, Patrice, they did an absolutely outstanding job custom making those things. And I've never gotten a set of decals, whether it's some of their stock or you may recall I used the Mexican blanket decals on the BG's Taco Supremo truck for the seat covers. I've used a number of their decals and other things too, and they are top quality stuff. So if you want them custom, but for right now, actually from now through January 31st, so the end of the month, if you order from the website only, so any website only orders, go to stsdecals.com, check out the inventory, get an order. Every order of $10 or more, and that's easy to do because there's so much great stuff on there, you get free shipping. And if you've shipped stuff anytime lately, you know that $10 is about what it costs to ship anything nowadays. So you get free shipping on the website orders only from now till January 31st of 25. All you got to do is in your discount code put HOHOHO 24. So HOHOHO 24, and you get free shipping. So go over and be sure to check out their website and look at the particulars. If you need something custom made, man, they can do it, and it's top quality decals too. Terry, Patrice, again, thank you so much. God bless. Hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas and New Year as well. Next up, these last two were in packages, and this one is from Ruane and Linda. And Linda has actually a YouTube channel. It's called The Modeling Chick. And again, for all of these, go over and check them out. Check out her last one, too. There's some great stuff on there, including some of the stuff, her Christmas decorations as well. And congrats to them again. Kudos. They were both in the contest cars issue from Fine Scale Modeler this past month. So go over there and check them out. They both got, and congrats again to you guys. Great job. Beautiful builds. But thank you so much for the shop card. And they also sent a couple of cars in here. You know, y'all know I've got some 64th scale. This 84 Grand Prix is the king. And these are both Hot Wheels. And is that not just cool? And of all of the petty cars I have in a lot of scales, this one's one I don't recall have ever seen before, much less have it. So, guys, thank you so much. This will be displayed. Now, this one's going to be displayed on the bench in a prominent place because of all of the petty cars, the 74 version with a small STP before they went with that big one on the hood, this is my favorite paint configuration of the STP cars anyway. Absolutely a beautiful car, and this one's going to go up here on the workbench. Like I said, I'm going to get another one of these little crystal cases. In fact, let me show you. Let me take the camera down here a second. You may remember I've got all my Superbirds, the 70 flat nose Superbird, then the 64th scales up here. Over here, you got the 67 now. If you recall, the 70 and 71 flat nose are my favorite petty cars. And I've got another one of those little crystal cases, and I'm going to be putting that one above the STP car. In fact, let's just go ahead and let me get my finger out of the way there. Let me go ahead and put that up there now. Yeah, until I get the case out. There we go. But that's going to go up there. And I tell you, Ruane, Linda, thank you so much. Appreciate that. That means a lot. And soon as I opened it, I broke into a big smile there real quick. Wow, that's awesome. And then last in the cards is a card from our buddy Frank over at Frank's Model Works. If you are not familiar with Frank's channel, and I don't know how you're not, head over and check him out. Frank has got a great sense of humor as well, like BG and a lot of the other guys. He has a lot of fun, and you can tell he's having fun with it. So you got to go over and check out Frank's channel if you have not. Fun stuff. And he sent a little something. And Frank, thank you so very much for this. If you're familiar with the late 60s, early 70s Chryslers, they did a thing called ModTops, and the interiors, the inserts to the seats, as well as the vinyl roofs, were mod, to say the least. So let me share this with you. You can pull up ModTop Mopars or something like that, and you'll see these things, and it is cool. It is cool. But Frank sent these, and Frank, thank you again. I remember seeing this yellow floral pattern as a vinyl top and those seat inserts, and they had them in 3 colors, as I recall. I remember seeing these, and a guy that lived not too far from us back in about 70, 71, I remember him driving around in, I want to say it was a Dart actually, but it had the green inserts and the green, and I'll show you those in a minute. But isn't that kind of cool? It was very unique. A lot of people thought they were ugly. It wasn't my favorite thing, but at the same time, how unique. There's the blue, the blue and green. And I remember on the road seeing the yellow and the green, but I don't know that I ever saw the blue until I saw it in a car show one time. And then there is the green. How cool is that? And by the way, Frank not only sent these, but he also reminded me that he has a tutorial that's not just, and I've seen it, it's not just for applying these so much as, you know, any kind of vinyl or decals for vinyl roofs or anything like that. It's a great tutorial, great video. So head over and check them out. Frank, I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate the kind words of encouragement there. Keep up what you're doing because it is great stuff, man. Appreciate you. Okay. Next up, I want to talk to you for a second about Hippie Dude hot sauce. I appreciate all the pictures you guys have been sending of stuff that you've been trying it on, and I know, and some people all actually thought this was a novelty and it wasn't a real thing, but it's the real McCoy, and the pictures you've sent and the comments you've sent about your use of the hot sauce has made me smile. And originally this wasn't supposed to be such a big deal, but I know a lot of you guys have ordered it. A lot of you have reordered a couple of times. And what I wanted to do is tell you I'm down to about 2 bottles, I think. And it's pretty stout stuff. You guys that have it know that. Also, I'm working on trying to get a cheaper way to ship it. A bottle is $8, and the shipping is just shy of $10. And I'm sorry, that just bothers me, guys. It bugs me. And I know that's the world we live in, and I can't do anything about the shipping cost. But I am looking into trying to get some way to ship it that's cheaper than the product is. But great stuff. My brother Keith loves this stuff too. And as it says, as Hippie Dude says there, it ain't cool, man. It's habanero, yellow Scotch bonnet pepper. It's got some stout stuff in it, but it's not overwhelmingly hot because it's also got some brown sugar molasses and some other things in it that give it a good flavor too. But it is stout. It's pretty hot. But I am working on, again, trying to get this a little more affordable where I can ship it cheaper some way. So I found one that's maybe a little bit, but I'm not sure because it's depending on packaging and all that kind of stuff. So shipping all this stuff out is kind of new to me, but I appreciate the support with this stuff. I'm glad you guys are liking it. And I appreciate the reorders too. I got a couple more cases coming, but I probably won't see it till well after Christmas now. But thanks for the support on Hippie Dude anyway, as well. But again, appreciate you guys very much for sticking around watching the channel, and got a lot planned for the new year. I got a good bit of updates I want to try to get before the end of this month, and then we're going to dive back into some stuff with both feet. In fact, we'll probably start doing that latter part of next week. But that's it for tonight, guys. I want to say thanks again for all the support that you guys and the love you show us. We appreciate it, and we love you back. So, guys, God bless. Hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video, probably in a day or so. See ya.